The crowd is amped up, ready to get this season underway, as are we. Back with more in a minute. Welcome from the home of the New York Mets, Citi Field in Queens. Opening day baseball on the show. It's the Milwaukee Brewers going up against the New York Mets. John Shambi alongside Chris Singleton. So the New York Mets were not in the postseason last year, but they've made some key additions, and they're among the league favorites now. There's a real hunger around this team, Chris, and with the fan base, they really think they've got a shot to make some noise this year.
They do, Boog, and I don't think that's unrealistic. They made some nice moves in the offseason, tried to build up their roster, and now they look primed for a big year. Of course, that's not a guarantee of success. We've seen teams go on big spending sprees in the offseason in the past and just not back it up once the games start, but they look like a real contender to me.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Almost ready to get underway. And on the hill, Freddie Peralta. Singy, he's a guy that can rack up a lot of strikeouts.
Well, last year kind of around the league average in terms of ERA. And you know what? That's why you have 5 different spots in the starting rotation. You've got to have people round things out. And not everyone's going to pitch like a number 1 or number 2 every outing or every season. But last year, he gave his team an opportunity and a chance to win every time he took the mound on average. And when you look at that kind of performance, it has a place on every ball club.
Bryce Terang stands in now and watches strike 1. And that skips into dirt. Gonna field 1 and 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Missed inside with the curve. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that's the first out.
Very frustrating right there as a speedy potential base runner. With 2 strikes, you just struggle to put the ball in play. You don't even have to get a hit at that point. You can help your team just by reaching on an error. But some way, you got to find a way to shorten up the swing and put the ball in play next time.
So digging in, Sal Frelick. Peralta, a former All-Star, 27 years old, and they traded for him earlier this year. 1 out, bases empty. That one's in there. That's strike 2. Just missed.
It's a good take.
One down, base is empty. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Well, there appears to be no problem settling in on the mound out there today. It looks pretty tough to start this one, punching out the first 2 hitters of this ball game. And somebody's going to have to put the bat on the ball, put it in play, and get something going.
And now it's William Contreras. Outside low, and it's 1-0. Kicks and deals. And that's in the dirt. And that's ball 2.
He hasn't wanted to challenge him. Both of those pitches off the plate away. Don't expect anything down the heart of the plate. You may just have to be patient and take your walk here.
That one misses. And it's 3-0. Christian Yelich in the on deck circle. The wind of the pitch. And it's ball 4. He missed down low.
Definitely lost the handle during that sequence. 4 pitches for the walk, and that last one didn't even threaten the zone. Catcher might want to go talk to him.
This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Yelich out of the play. And that'll do it. So it's no runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 man left. Now the Mets offense will go to work for the first time. No score. Back here at Citi Field. And on the mound now, Brandon Woodruff.
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working. But if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
Francisco Lindor stands in here, takes ball 1 low. Francisco Lindor at the plate. The Mets shortstop, originally drafted by Cleveland, and a guy with some serious power and an excellent defender. And a liner out into right center for a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
And now it's Juan Soto. Foul ball there. Lindor gets his lead at first with nobody out. Pitch out, but no action. And the righty deals. And there's a hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Everything came together for him. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and ripped it into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a poor stroke.
Bo Bichette up to the dish. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Righty delivers. That one missed.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
1-0.
Hard liner. Holds it in on the run. Runner tags at second, and he makes it up to third with 1 away.
Batting fourth.
Let's take a peek at the Mets lineup here. And the key to victory for them here, get their starter some run support early.
Boog, if they can get him that run support early, it's likely the other team folds because they know how dominant he can be once he gets settled in. So put pressure on that other team right away. Jump out to a lead early, and a few runs is going to feel like 30.
The batter now, Jorge Polanco. In there for a strike at the top of the zone.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Runners at the corners, 1 away here on opening day. Outside. Lifted in the air, right center field. Perkins on the move to the alley. He's got it. Runner tags from third. And the Mets score first. It's 1-0.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Now it's Marcus Semien. Runner takes off. Pitch is high. Low throw, and he can't take it out.
No, he had that base stolen as soon as he broke for second. Such a huge lead. The pitcher's got to find a way to help out his catcher, especially if he doesn't have a great throwing arm. Step off the rubber, shrink that lead somehow, create a little bit more time, or maybe you can prevent that stolen base.
The pitch. That one misses. 2 balls, no strikes.
Really close pitch down around the knees there, and you could see him asking where it missed. Probably doesn't agree, but it appears he's ready to move on to the next pitch.
In for a strike. Now 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And that one popped to short. Ortiz moving under it. And the inning is over. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. We go on to inning number 2. It's the Mets 1 and the Brewers nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the start of the inning. Leading off, Jackson Chourio. The pitch. That one finds the zone. Strike 1. And that just misses. The 1-2. Struck him out looking.
Wow, that's a tough call for the hitter, but the pitcher will take that all day long. Not quite in the strike zone, but he found a spot that the umpire is going to, at least for now, allow him to get that call. So hitters are going to have to make an adjustment, but pitchers are going to learn from those things and really try to exploit them if they can.
Andrew Vaughn now in there for strike 1. The Brewers trailing by a run here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Next pitch is outside. Dave Lawrence behind the plate today. Consistent and pretty accurate with the balls and strikes.
Yeah, he's one of those guys, Spook, that just keeps the game moving. Nothing overly unique about the strike zone that he calls, and as a result, he's appreciated by both sides.
That's down and in. What about some no-nos? Like, you can't call the umpire blue the way you do in Little League or high school, right?
Yeah, even in the minor leagues, you'll learn quickly. You call the umpire blue. You better learn his name. And that's just part of being a professional player and even a major league player. Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
And that's in the dirt. As the game has moved along, we see more and more information supplied by teams about the umpires. I've been in clubhouses where they have pictures of all 4 umpires, nicknames, hometowns, and as well hobbies listed, just so you can kind of small talk the umpire a little bit.
That's great.
Joseph Ortiz up now for the Brewers. Top of the zone for a called strike. Swings and misses. And the count is 0-2. The Mets leading by a run here at the top of the second. Fouls that off to the left and will do it again. Foul ball, still 0-2. Two down, nobody on. And that'll fall for a base hit.
Batting eighth, the third baseman, Caleb Durbin.
So man aboard. Here's the rookie third baseman, Caleb Durbin. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. Ortiz off of first with 2 away. Two outs. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Fastball right back to the mound. That ends the frame. Milwaukee leaves one. Still behind by a count of 1-0. Bottom of the second, and now it's Mark Vientos.
The designated hitter, Mark Vientos.
And he deals. Way upstairs, and that's ball one. Woodruff, multi-time All-Star. He features a four-seam fastball, a sinker, a changeup. This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. Out of here. He flexes his power with that swing, and they add a run. It's 2-0.
That's exactly what this crowd wanted to see in this spot. He blasted that pitch. He came out of his shoes on that one, but managed to keep his mechanics intact long enough to get to the ball and through it, and it went a long way.
And here's the catcher, Francisco Alvarez. And a foul ball.
Oh, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run, go back to work, focus on this next batter.
And that one's a little bit low. And now it's even 1-1. Center field, under it, hauls it in for the out, and there's one down.
Batting eighth, the center fielder.
And now it's Luis Robert. That's outside. Ball one. One run across in the frame so far. Bottom half of inning number 2. Next offering is in for a strike. The 1-1 is fouled off. On the ground. What a stop to first. Throw pulls him off the bag, and he's safe.
Oh, that one right there had the looks of one of those plays of the week. Great diving stop, but he just couldn't set up to make a good throw. Maybe got a little too excited. He was probably feeling it as well, but either way, that's a tough play and a tough error.
One down. Now it's the right fielder trying to pick up his first knock in the big leagues. Robert dives back in. This to center field. Perkins gets under it. They got it for out number 2.
Now batting, shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
So the lineup flips over. Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. Scored the first run of the game back in the first after a single to reach base. Woodruff throws to first, and he's back in safely. The shortstop takes the ball. Robert, the runner at first with 2 gone. Next offering is in for a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The pitch.
Ball, that's out.
Out towards right center. That's well struck. That one's back. And it's gone. A gigantic blast. It's their second home run of the inning. It's 4-0. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spent on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's Juan Soto. Ground ball to the right side. Turang throws to first, and that is that. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now a 4-0 ball game. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Back here in Queens, now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Blake Perkins.
Blake Perkins.
And a pitch. Close, but called a ball. And that's ball 1. And that one is lifted in the air. Robert moves under it. And there's one away.
Now batting, the second baseman, Bryce.
Back to the top of the Milwaukee order. This is Bryce Turang. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. And that one clips the corner. On the ground to the left. Fires over to first. And now 2 gone. Two outs, base is empty. Now the number 2 hitter, Sal Frelick. Fastball in for a strike. It's 0-1. Two down, nobody on. And that skips in the dirt. Not even close there. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And the pitch. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. And a pitch. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Two outs. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. And another ball.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
Got him looking, and he didn't like the call. Nobody left for Milwaukee. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. And we're back. Now the third baseman, Bo Bichette. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power. Here comes a pitch.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
Next offering is in for a strike. Singy, one of the things that's interesting is that guys really don't worry about swing and miss from an offensive standpoint anymore. So when you see somebody who contacts the ball like this, do you think of that as plus value?
Absolutely, if he's doing damage. Now, if he's rolling over and grounding out, then it's a different story. But, yeah, if he can put the ball in the gaps or over the fence, 100%.
And here it comes. Back to the mound. He's got it. To first. Leadoff man retired here in the third.
Now batting, the first baseman,
Jorge Polanco up now for the Mets. Drove in a run with a sac fly his first time up. Ball one, no strikes. Right through there for a strike.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Up the middle, sneaks through, base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Just kept it simple. Played Pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Here's Marcus Semien. First time up was a pop out. Fastball for a strike. And it's 0-1. For Marcus Semien, probably the biggest adjustment and improvement he's made has been on defense. Semien made 35 errors as a shortstop in 2015 with the Oakland A's. And by the time 2021 came around, he won a Gold Glove with the Blue Jays. And a pitch. Fought off foul. Man at first, 1 away. Grounder might be 2. Ortiz flips for 1. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice.
Well, an aggressive slide at second base, but it was legal. I like it because you're trying to break up the double play, and it looked like the slide impacted the throw a little bit. Nice job by the base runner.
Man at first, and next for the Mets, Mark Vientos. That misses the zone, and that is ball 1. Kicks and fires. Right through there for a strike. The pitch. Ripped towards third. In time to Vaughn. What a play. Inning over. Mets strand 1, but they're in front 4-0. Back here at Citi Field as we go to the top of the 4th. And now the catcher comes up to him. William Contreras.
He is a talented player. His big brother Wilson has voiced that his little brother may end up being better than he is. Well, these Brewers, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
Here's a 1-1. Check swing, no appeal.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And now it's even up. Goes down looking.
Oh, you know that's got to be very frustrating for this guy. He knows the strike zone extremely well. And you know what? Good hitters are not going to compromise. He'll take that punch out, but ultimately stick with his plan and have more success than anything else.
Here's Yelich at the dish. Popped out in foul ground first time through. Swing and a miss. Yelich goes 6 feet 3 inches, 205 pounds. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. Next pitch way upstairs. The Mets leading by 4, top half of inning number 4. Pitch misses, and the count is even 2-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. And there's a ball.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
The wind of the pitch. On the ground to third. Jump throw across his body, and they get the out. My goodness, Chris. He had to generate a ton of power in that jump throw for the out. Let's take another look and dive into the numbers from StatCast.
Man, that's an impressive throw right there. In the air, all the way from third base. You've got to have a powerful arm to play third base, but he just showed he's got more than enough. He's got to can it.
There's Jackson Chourio. Not only is he young, Singy, he's the first player born in 2004 to reach the major leagues.
Whew. Is that supposed to make us feel good about ourselves?
No. And the 1-0. And there's the strike. Two down, nobody on. That one not close. And it's 2-2. Wouldn't chase that time. 2 outs, base is empty. Outside, and that is ball 4.
Oh, do you think you could draw a walk in the bigs if we gave you enough at bats? Oh, that's a good question.
I think that if they gave the pitcher a full scouting report on me, yes, I think I could draw a walk. First offering, runner goes. There's a ball. Throw, save. Singy, he definitely showed off the wheels there.
Yeah, and it turned out to be a bang-bang play. StatCast gives us the data, and that stolen base wasn't possible without that sprint speed.
Man at second. And there's a foul ball. This one in the air, right field. Squeezes it, and that is that. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and 1 left on base. We're midway in the 4th. It's the Mets 4 and the Brewers nothing. Ready to go, bottom 4. Here's the catcher, Francisco Alvarez. Woodruff back to work. And that is in for a strike. 0-1.
Well, these Mets doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. It's tough to remember the times they've actually swung and missed at a pitch because it really hasn't happened. They've made contact on nearly 100% of their swings.
Backed off the plate that time.
1 ball, 2 strikes, you count.
In the air, left side. Chourio settles under it and puts the squeeze on that one. One away.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Into center. Perkins under it. And there's 2 away.
The batter, number 3.
2 outs, base is empty. And now the right fielder.
And there's one thing on his mind this at bat, getting that first hit at the big league level.
There's a strike.
0-1's the count.
That one the other way. And it gets down for a base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
The batter, the shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
Back to the top of the lineup. Now up to hit Francisco Lindor. He's already homered in this game. Deep drive down the line. Foul ball. Woodruff throws to first. Ow! They got him, and that will end the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. New inning getting started. Now, Joseph Ortiz. And the right-hander back to work. That's in for a strike at 95. It's 0-1.
Well, these Brewers just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. We've seen a lot of soft contact from them, and it hasn't been easy to barrel up the baseball in this one, but I'm interested to see if they can make any adjustments moving forward.
Caught him looking for the K.
Well, I think that's a case of overthinking right there. We got 3 straight fastballs looking in the 0-2 count. Just a poor at bat.
Caleb Durbin now at the plate. There's a strike.
0-1.
Base is empty, 1 away, and we're at the top of the 5th. He swings and fouls one off. One down, base is empty. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's the center fielder, Blake Perkins. There's the strike.
Hey, 7 straight strikes to start the frame. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
Next offering in there for a strike. That is strike 2.
All right, there's number 8, 1 away.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. It's an immaculate inning.
Well, he's saying who needs the defense? An immaculate inning, 3 strikeouts, 9 pitches. We just witnessed something really special.
Back here in Queens, bottom of the inning. And now the shortstop, Francisco Lindor. Woodger back to work. That one finds the zone, and that is strike one. For Lindor, being drafted out of Montverde Academy, he's a guy that's turned into one of the best all-around players in the game. That misses the zone, and it's 1-2.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
The 1-2 stays alive. In the air out towards right center. On his way over, tracks it down for the out. One down.
Left fielder, number 22, Juan Soto.
Juan Soto now 1 for 2. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on base and slugging too. Swing and a ball popped up. Drifts towards it. Brings it in. 2 away.
Now batting, third baseman, Bo Bichette.
So up next, Bo Bichette.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the third or fourth pitch of just about every at-bat.
Right through there for a strike. Close one, doesn't get the call. And the count even 1-1. Hammered on a line to the left, base hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
He was all over that one.
Now
got a change up and a pretty good one too. Outside corner, but
pitching change here. DL Hall.
Now
still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of him. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
At the plate, Jorge Polanco, a switch hitter batting right. Now snap throw to first. Bichette dive back in. And first offering is fouled off. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Perkins on the move. Brings it in for the third out. Mets leave one. They lead 4-0. All set for the top of the sixth. Up now for Milwaukee, Bryce Terang. As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. Splits the plate. That's strike one. On the ground to third. Leadoff man retired in the sixth.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air and lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
So digging in, Sal Fraley, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. That one misses, and it's 1-0.
Ball 1, no strike.
There's a strike.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Lifted in the air down the left side. Soto makes a nice running catch.
Now batting, catcher,
Next for Milwaukee,
Contreras.
William Contreras. A strikeout and a walk.
Well, I got a chance to meet William during spring training as he was coming up trying to get to the big leagues, and this kid's got some ridiculous pop. Watched him on the back.
Hammers that one. Curling down the line and foul. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
He's in a great spot right here. Ahead in the count 0-2. All 4 pitches in play right here, partner.
Kicks and deals. Wouldn't chase that time.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
Started after the 1-2 pitch, appeal to first, and he won around. Not an easy call there, but that puts an end to the inning. Make it 6 shutout innings for him out there now. It's the Mets 4 and the Brewers nothing. Bottom of the 6th, and stepping in for New York, Marcus Semien. The lefty fires.
That's
Just missed. Meanwhile,
Count
activity in
1-0.
the bullpen. Rob Zastryzny up and throwing. And now the lefty.
Well, that's really the money
1-1.
spot, down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
Liner, base hit.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Mark.
So now here's the DH, Mark Vientos. He launched a solo shot back in the 2nd inning of this one.
Yeah, that was big for these guys early on. Definitely helped them get off onto the right foot.
That catches the outside corner. 0-1. That's a little bit low. That one ripped. That's back. And gone. Another homer. His 2nd home run of the game, and they boost their lead. It's 6-0.
Already playing with the lead, and now they're celebrating a home run. They're having a great time out there. Looks like he's playing wiffle ball up there, and that's typically not the easiest way to hit a home run. To the slight opposite field, into the gap. Man, making it look easy, that's for sure.
Here's the catcher for the Mets, Francisco Alvarez. Backed up the middle and a base hit.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive into center field. So that definitely felt good.
Luis Robert now. Now this is in the air down the line. Fraley pulls that one down, and there's one down.
Now batting, number 3.
Man at first. Now it's the right fielder. In for a strike. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
And that's downstairs and outside. The pitch. And now 1-2.
That front door slider is such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside fastball, so you cheat a little bit, and then by the time it gets there, it's out of the swing plane.
And now before the 1-2, time is called at home plate. Still only one out here in the inning. And another ball.
Looks like he was trying to get to the front door with that curveball. It's definitely a finesse pitch, but it backed up a little bit on him and stayed inside.
That one misses, and the count's full. At the belt and fires. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Three-two. High fly ball out to left field. Under it. Puts it away for the out. 2 down.
The batter, the shortstop, Francisco.
So the batting order turns over, and the batter will be the shortstop, Francisco Lindor. He's already homered here in this one. And the slider just misses.
Tried to backdoor him with that slider right there, but just missed off the plate. Good pitch, though.
Next offering is in for a strike. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. And they add to the lead. It's 8-0. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
Strisny into the game. He's into the game with the bases empty. So 2 down. Juan Soto up now for the Mets. That one fouled off. The Mets up big in this one here in the bottom of the 6th. Outside low, ball 1. No question about this one. It's out of here. They go back to back. His first homer of the year. It's 9-0. That's their 5th homer of the game.
Man, they're all getting into the action. It's starting to feel like a home run derby up here. Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it and those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up a ball club.
Base is empty with 2 away. Bobachek gets a chance to hit. That clips the zone. That's strike 1.
0-1.
Two outs. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. The pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Inning over, although plenty of damage done. Top of inning number 7. Now it's Christian Yelich.
Christian Yelich.
The wind and the pitch.
Notice how they're swinging too early or too late. That's a timing problem. They need to guess right on a few of those pitches, and I mean make an educated guess.
That's in there, and the count 1-1. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Sizes this one up. Makes the grab, 1 away. Now here is Jackson Chourio. He's 0 for 1. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris,
nope,
it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there's certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit, or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
So now 1-2. Bases empty, 1 away here in the top half of inning number 7. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count.
This pitcher's done a good job of disrupting the hitter's timing with the mix of pitches and changing speeds. You want to keep that front foot inconsistent for the batter. Their swings are hesitant, and that's exactly what you want on the mound.
2-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. Battling here as he fouls it away. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And down on strikes he goes. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one.
Absolutely dotted the edge of the zone right there. That was a tough battle, man. So to make a really quality pitch and just catch him looking like that, it's got to feel good out there on the mound. That was a fun at-bat to watch.
Next for the Brewers, Andrew Vaughn. And here comes the Mets manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. That does it for Freddie Peralta. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. Now on the bump, Oscar Brazoban.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
That's in there, and that's strike 1. Two down, nobody on. Here in game 1 of this 3-game set. And a foul ball. Hard hit, right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. This one pretty well decided at this point. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. It's the Mets 9 and the Brewers nothing. set for the last half of the 7th. And here's the first baseman, Jorge Polanco. And he deals. And first offering is fouled off. Zastryzny, a 6'3" lefty, 32 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. Line drive, base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Nice line drive to the full side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
So man aboard. Here's the second baseman, Marcus Semien, 1 for 3. First pitch misses.
Ball 1, no strike.
Polanco on at first, nobody out. Check swing, and he held up. That one ripped right center field. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. Polanco coming around third. He's safe.
Well, when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like you did right there.
Now it's the DH, Mark Vientos, looking for his 3rd home run of the game.
Yeah, he blasted his 2nd of the game in the 6th inning. This guy looks like he's playing on beginner mode in this one.
Beginner mode is where it's at, Chris. Right through there for a strike. Ripped to short. Tosses to first. And one away in the bottom of the seventh.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
So up next for New York, Francisco Alvarez.
Hey.
Big swing and a miss.
0-1's the count.
That
One
misses
ball,
the
one
zone. 1-1. One out and a runner at second. Here the bottom of the seventh. Up the middle, and he can't come up with it.
Now batting, center fielder, Luis.
One away, runners at first and third. Luis Robert up now for the Mets. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. Lefty out of the stretch, runners at first and third. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. Check swing, tried to hold up, now an appeal to first. Didn't go. Two on, one out. Fights that one away, still 1-2. And a pitch. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Runners are at the corners, one away. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count.
Now he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
Here's a 1-2. Down and in, moved his feet. Drive, base hit, right center field. The run scores from third, and the lead continues to grow.
Well, he wasn't afraid to hit with two strikes. I think he choked up a little bit, maybe spread out, but he got the job done right there.
So the Brewers bring on a new pitcher from the pen, Jared Koenig.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
And now the right fielder. Takes the corner, strike one. One out. Runners at first and second. And a swing and a miss.
Talk about tying a guy up. That was ugly.
The pitch. Fouls that off to the left and will do it again. The pitch.
One ball.
Squirts away a little bit. Nice job behind the plate there. Here comes a pitch. Good job to fight that one off. Swung on, popped up left side. Chorio on his way in. Two down.
Now batting, shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
Back to the top of the Mets order. Francisco Lindor up now for the Mets. Out towards right center field. Perkins in position. Makes the grab. And that is that. So it's 2 runs on 4 hits. No errors and a couple left on. We look ahead to inning number 8. It's the Mets 11 and the Brewers nothing. And we're back for the top of the 8th. Up now for Milwaukee, Joseph Ortiz. And a pitch. Right through there for a strike. And that one fouled off. Right-hander kick steals.
1 ball,
in the dirt.
2 strikes.
1-2 the count. Got it by him for the K. Caleb Durbin getting ready to hit.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
There's a strike. What about him playing another position on defense, one that would require a little more range?
Absolutely. And I think if push came to shove where they had to make a move during a game, it'd surprise a lot of people. You might even be able to put him in center field.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
The center fielder.
So 2 down now, and here is Blake Perkins.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1. 2 down, nobody on, and we're at the top of the 8th. And the righty deals. That's off the mark. And 1-1. This one in the air, center field, and it falls. So the 2-out knock extends the inning and sends them back to the top of the order.
Well, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
Terrain at the plate and takes high there. Two outs. To the right side, and that one handled. Tosses to first. That's the 3rd out. Brewers strand 1. They trail in this one 11-0. Back here at Citi Field, ready for the bottom of the 8th. Here's the left fielder, Juan Soto. Singing, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
The wide to kick the pitch. Foul ball. And the pitch. Dribbled up the 3rd baseline. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
Protecting with strikes on him and putting the ball in play. Speaks to cutting down the strikeouts, shortening up with 2 strikes.
And next for the Mets, Bo Bichette. That
Ball.
misses. Ball 1.
Count 1-0.
Step off, throw to first.
No, he's safe.
Back standing. He's in there safely. And a pitch. Wouldn't chase that time. Runner at first with no outs here. And that's outside.
Out.
And a 4-pitch walk.
4 pitches. That's an easy walk, man. He could have walked me right there, Boo. The last one wasn't even close.
The first baseman,
Jorge Polanco up now for the Mets.
Polanco.
And that one a little below the knees. And that's ball 1. Kicks and deals. Now 1-1.
Well, I think that pitch surprised all of us. Right down the middle, doesn't get a swing. Not very often you see a hitter lay off a cookie like that.
And he grounds one back up the middle, and it finds its way through for a hit. Run comes in from second. It's 12-0.
Comes through with the RBI. These days, when you see a ball come off the bat like that, I mean, the first thing you want to know as a spectator, what was the exit velocity? 109 in this case. I mean, that's just impressive, and it's so cool we can get that sort of feedback so instantly in today's game.
And the batter now, Marcus Semien. And that's in for a strike.
0-1's the count.
Bichette over at second. Polanco at first with no outs. Right through there for a strike.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Next pitch misses way outside. Just missed.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. And Semien is out. And there's one away.
Now batter, the designated hitter.
And next is the designated hitter, Mark Vientos. Ground ball up the middle. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. And here's the catcher, Francisco Alvarez. Chop to the left side, and that chance handled. There's one. Throw to first, but he beat it.
I promise you, there are guys that get a little bit faster when they can smell an RBI. That was a possible inning-ending double play. Great hustle, and he gets rewarded with the RBI because of it.
Angel Serpa gets handed the rock out of the pen.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
And now the center fielder, Luis Robert. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Fralin makes the play, and that will end the inning. They put 2 on the board on 3 hits. No errors, but 2 are left stranded. Through 8 full, the Mets lead it 13-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now the number 2 hitter, Sal Frelick.
Sal Frelick.
Brazoban back to work. In there at the knees. Here's the 0-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. The 0-2. And that's in the dirt.
2 strikes.
And that one lifted in the air, center field. Robert settles under it and makes the catch. 1 up, 1 down.
Up next from Milwaukee.
And now William Contreras.
This kid picked up in a trade. A lot was offered and given to get him, but he's got a real high ceiling.
And first offering is fouled off. Right through there for a strike. Fly ball down the line. That one gets down for a hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Now batting. The designated
And now it's
hitter,
Christian Yelich.
Christian Yelich.
The other way. Jumps, but it's off his glove. To second for 1.
Now batting. Left fielder, Jackson Chourio.
So they're down to their final out. Now the left fielder, Jackson Chourio. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful.
He's so solid, calms the heart rate of the pitcher and the manager when the ball goes up in the air. You just automatically assume that it's an out every time it's hit in the air.
And that's outside.
There's one guy that I can think about, Boog, who started as a third baseman, Alex Gordon, and then became an elite perennial gold glover out in left field for the Kansas City Royals. But he's a guy, when you watch him play, you would imagine that that's all he ever played in his life was the outfield.
Check swing, went around. It's 2-2. Yeah, some guys just have instincts, right? I mean, that's the way it goes. We talk about Larry Walker, the Hall of Famer, and his instinct on the bases, despite the fact that it on the ground, and this should do it. On to first, ball game. And the Mets take the series opener here at home.
Well, I don't know what they did in the cage day or on the field for batting practice, but when you win by double digits, something is clicking. That batting coach feels pretty good about himself right now, but more so the players. They can't wait for the next one. Come back out, score, and get another W.
Final score in this one, 13-0 for Chris Singleton and our entire crew. I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 41 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Citi Field, 41,922. The Mets thank you for your continued support and remind you to please get home safely.